What more can you tell me about the initiative?
Of course, your people aren't
It
really
represents the greatest
happiness.
migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning.
Yay.
We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
How much stalking
As
will
most
happen?
everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth, wealthy, young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early
Fuck you mean young for a
2170s,
human?
I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them.
Happiness.
While we cannot promise they will find it,
That is
we can
happiness.
facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix.
Fuck you.
As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
You really make me upset, don't you? Oh God.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me,
Uh,
they don't see me as the rightful successor.
I understand completely. You are way better than that bitch in the main hall, but you are way worse than the Krogan or the Turian that we have around here, so
So
fuck
how does
you.
everything get done?
No,
In theory,
nothing.
Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations,
think that's-
Kandros runs the militia,
Yeah, them too.
and Addison manages
Ah,
colonial
fuck her.
affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
Everything.
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
That's kind of funny.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you.
I
We are
will.
all capable of more than we know.
No,
When
you're
I
not.
was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken.
Path
While
least
I may
traveled.
not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Huh.
Right. Sorry.
I don't like this guy, but he is way worse than way better than that Addison character, but way worse than Karen or Kandros,
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
who is my favorite
Assuming the
because he
planet
knows a
supports
guy.
life,
You know,
an
he's family
outpost
of
is
someone I know.
critical. People like a roof over their heads.
Who is also
And you'll
dead
want
at the
to
moment, by the
eliminate
way. I
any
forgot about that
hostile
one.
threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
I forgot Irene died in the explosion. It was such a stupid death anyway. It didn't really even seem dramatic.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
I am honored.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
Still don't
as
like you.
pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's
You
success.
people need me. I only need the Krogan and the Turian. Because I like them. Because they are cool. And they are nice. And you are neither. Well, you're nice towards me, but then you...
Looks fine so far.
Oh, good job. Looks fine so far, huh?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine.
My arms got the brunt of it.
That is fun.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Yes.
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
I just arrived.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
That's horrible.
And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
You could trust
Sounds
me.
like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it.
Yep.
You can't possibly be involved in this.
Nope.
You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure, I got some time on my hands. I've got to record for like an hour 40. So sure.
Sure thing. What can I do?
I'll record 11
If
videos
you could
today.
scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
So I will,
No, I'm fine. And I don't know.
there you go.
Blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
Can't scan shit here. Alright then. Oh, what the fuck? There's one back here. I'm going back here.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Nexus Control, I'm getting some odd automated requests from the station system. Some sort of redundant power reset.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Cash, this is Mello. The console for the secondary management system is fixed. Everything checks out. It should sync up with the
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used.
Where the fuck? Where does this dumbass go? But anyway, so yeah, afterwards I was in like, I was waiting for myself to get the fucking, no, this one. What? Wait a minute, hold the phone here.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity.
Oh, there you are.
Security is on heightened alert.
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
But then I had to give my ID and the fucking, you know, like the... And then I got like this, I don't know, like piece of paper. And then I was like, okay, I had to wait in like, I had to wait even more. In like, I don't know, what do you call that when there's like a row of people? I don't know what you call that. When you got like a lot of people waiting in like, in a line. I had to wait in a line. Oh my god, I think that's actually it. Ah, I feel stupid. I am stupid. Don't feel stupid. I am stupid. I need to get that straight. So I had to wait in a line and then... The person behind me, which was like next door to me, in like the room next to me, she had to wait in the other one, which was actually kind of ironic. Yeah, but that's because there were like too many people.
You're in the...
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
But I don't
Any
see a
idea as to
fire.
who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Well. Anyway, but yeah, so I had to wait in line, and then it was like my turn, so I sat down. And I had like a clash in my mind about the thing that I focused on which one I could like make me calm, because I was just sitting there. Weirdly enough, I was holding my breath the entire time. Yeah, I also had to strip because I had to take off my jacket. So it was like, well, the kind of like a jacket, a vest, I don't know. Anyway, so I took that damn thing off. I sat down and I had to focus on like, in my mind, I was like, okay, let me focus on something. So I focused on like, in a sense, two things that collided with each other and are completely opposite of each other. First thing is Faye. I kind of focused on her, but like because of the fact that she hasn't sent me a message in such a long time, which a couple of weeks.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Wait, do I have to meet you here? Wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go? So yeah, so I focused on that, where it's like, alright, this is it, the end of my life, I'm dead. Oh, there's a door here, who told me that? Nobody.
Engineering.
So yeah, I focused on the fact that vaccine could kill me, and that for some reason calmed me down. I was like, alright, this is the end. But I like felt, like I felt something like 3 times, and I was like, okay, maybe it's like, okay, then he sticks the needle in, he puts the shit, like the vaccine in me, and then he takes the needle out. That was like how I thought it. But then after I felt pain for like after I felt something for like the 3rd time, he was like, now I'm gonna put the vaccine in, and it's like, I thought that was the 2nd time. What the fuck? Then he put the vaccine. I was like, ugh, because I felt it, and then afterwards. They put the fucking thing on me, and he was like, alright, done. And then like someone else told me like, okay, now you can sit in on like one of the chairs, because after vaccine I had to sit down for like 15 minutes. So I saw someone that I knew, like someone who lives in this house. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna sit like close to him, so maybe I could talk to him in a sense. The woman who here helps me in a sense and also filled in the piece of paper, she was like, sit in this chair. I was like, nah, I'm gonna sit there. So I walked over there and I sat down. Woman walks up, and then afterwards, a woman walks up to me and she was like, all right, so you're here for, you just got the vaccine. All right, so what is your name? So I told her my full name. She looks on the piece of paper. And of course, my fucking luck. She looks on the piece of paper and is like, I can't find your name. I was like, are you... She was, well, I mean, she didn't say that, but she was like, she looks on the piece of paper and she was like, I can't find you. I was like, well, I'm sitting here. I've been found. She was like, yeah. Also, do you want like alright, fine. I don't know the English name of the cookie. So basically, do you want a cookie and some water? I was like, fuck the water. I get sick from water. I can't drink water. But I would like the cookie though. So she was like, alright, I'll bring the cookie and then I'll search for your name again. She grabs the cookie, comes back to me, searches for my name. It's like, oh, there you are. I was like, I've been here the entire time. And then, like, she like put my, and then I guess she put like an okay or like something there with my name. And that was it.
Sorry,
Confess!
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They'd need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's
It's
better
Dan.
than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
Tell me the
You stay
location.
put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them.
Tell me the
I'll check out
location.
the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
No.
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Just go about your day as normal. Don't talk about this with anyone. Just go about your day normal. So yeah, so basically I sat down for like 15 minutes, which was hell for me. But I was trying to talk to some people. Like me and the other guy, we were talking about like in a set. Oh my god, he was sitting on the floor. I saw that lazy bastard. I don't think he was sitting on the floor. I think he glitched out. Anyway, so yeah, I was talking to him, and then like someone else, it's the person who was like I guess working there. So he came over and he was like, "Oh, jokes. I like jokes. Tell me a joke." He looked at the the other guy, like my friend, and he was. I see him as my friend, so there you go. And he was like, "Oh, I can't tell jokes. I'm not good at jokes." So I had to bail him out. So I went with the easiest joke I could think of. I was like, "He is the joke." The dude laughed and walked away. I said it in like a better way, so don't get me wrong. Okay? I said it in a better way, but it was like, it was actually kind of funny because it was kind of unexpected. You know, I was just like, he can't tell jokes because he is the joke. But like I said it in a better way. Like in a sense, I can't retell jokes. I kind of don't really have that same effect. But anyway, afterwards I sat there for 15 minutes. Finally was let go. So I waited outside. And then eventually we were able to go home. So we went home, and it was like also 4 people in this house got the vaccine because one person is not getting it at all, and the other person decided she initially was on board with it, but then later on was like, "Now I'm gonna get a different one because apparently the one that I have gives me like 67% protection or some shit like that, or a 67% chance of it actually working or whatever the fuck." And the one that she's going to have, which is actually apparently 2 shots. Mine was 1 shot, so yeah. But apparently 2 shots has like 98% like protection or some shit like that. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna die soon anyway. I'm not expecting to live long anyway. Every day I'm expecting it to be my last. For me, it doesn't matter. But anyway, afterwards, during like dinner, in a sense, you know, we kind of talked about it. Out of nowhere, the woman who didn't even who wanted to get the other one, she was like, "Shall we go to the ice cream? Like, shall we go get some ice cream?" And I was immediately like, "The fuck you mean? You didn't even get it." Yeah, she was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get ice cream." It's like, but you didn't even get it. No, no, no. But it's to celebrate that you guys got it. Mm-hmm. And then later on, I think later on, she said like, "Oh yeah, it's because of the fact that I have like I don't know, like a fucking I got like I get either she has like like." I don't know, like half off or something like that, or she gets an ice cream for free. I don't know. And I was like, sure. I looked at my friend and I was like, hey, you're coming too, right? He was like, I don't know. And but later on, then later on, we all went. So we go over to this ice cream place, and I'm standard. I'm not good at this shit. Okay, I'm standard in that sense. Also, I want different clothing so I can look like a pathfinder. All right, I'll finish telling my story and then we're heading out. You know what? Let's do some security footage. Oh my god, there's so much fucking security footage here. Oh, there's not even security footage. What? I'm not reading any of this shit, okay? I'm gonna... Here you go. You guys can read all of this. Just pause the video. This is not really something that I am personally interested in.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
There is no other. Fuck you mean there and check the other.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
There is no... How many fucking are there?
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.